IVM.
I really enjoy driving, but I hate the Mumbai traffic. In fact, yesterday, you won't believe what happened. I banged into a taxi. Through no fault of my own. It was completely his fault. Hear me out, I'll explain. Written behind the taxi was Kotak Home Loans now only at 6.5%. It was so unbelievable. I was shocked. I crashed into the taxi. I'm surprised people don't crash into his car every single day because of that. So guys, कृपया ध्यान रखें when reading such things. Actually, I don't even mind paying the taxi driver for his repairs because I will be saving so much on the interest rates. Just visit www.kotak.com for more info or visit your nearest Kotak Mahindra branch today. Terms and conditions apply. Interest rate starting at 6.5% per annum.
I want to be financially free. I don't want to have to think about where I'm spending my money or what I'm spending it on. I want to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. How many of y'all are working really hard, supposedly living your passion, hustling, struggling through the day to be financially free? And how many of y'all are racking your brains, constantly looking for that second, that third, fourth source of income, which will just sit there, do its own thing, and at the end of the month, you will get your pot of gold. Hi guys, I'm Chetna. I'm a positive action coach, and this is Say No to Drama. As you may have already figured out, I'm talking about money in this episode, and I'm going to be calling each one of us out on all the noise in our head around financial freedom. Okay, so everybody wants to be rich. But do you realize that everybody's version of rich is different? For some people, 10,000 rupees a month is rich, and for some people, 10 crores is less. So firstly, do you even understand in tangible, realistic terms what your definition of rich is? Secondly, everyone wants to be financially free. However, freedom means different things to different people. For some people, freedom means having no loans, owning a house, 2 cars, taking care of your family without any loan, doing it comfortably month on month. And for others, it would mean going on 3 holidays a year at random points spontaneously. I mean, before you throw these words around, constantly causing a sense of restlessness within you, constantly picking on that feeling of failure within you, constantly making yourself feel like your life isn't as lucky or you aren't as fortunate. Why don't you sit down and first define what rich and financial freedom both mean to you? Let's understand one simple thing. Money has a function and a purpose. It is the means to an end. Yes, every note that you earn, that you have in your wallet, in your bank, is the means to an end. It is supposed to do something for you. Sometimes it buys you something, sometimes it affords you something, and sometimes it gives you a sense of security, right? Oh yes, money also saves us many times when it comes to health, etc. So, money is a necessity. It is the way of the world. So anybody out there feeling guilty or feeling ashamed about wanting money, needing money, please stop. Please don't do that to yourself. Because the truth is that we're not living in ancient times when if I gave you potatoes, you could give me onions. Okay? You need money to live your life. Secondly, in order for you to live a comfortable life and from there on to live a luxurious life, you need a certain amount of money. But do you know that number? Do you understand that number? Also, when you say that I want to be financially free, what you're essentially saying is that you want to be free of responsibilities. You don't want to get up in the morning, go to work, slog 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, and then at the end of the month, get a paycheck, and by the 5th of the month, your bank balance is back to zero. Why? Because you paid bills, you spent some on things that made you happy, and you saved the rest. So when you say financial freedom, you're actually looking for freedom from responsibilities, let me also tell you this. So if by financial freedom, you mean freedom from responsibilities, let me tell you this. You will never be free of responsibilities till the day that you die. Why? Because if you don't have financial responsibilities, you will have emotional responsibilities. And even if there is nobody in your life and just you are responsible for yourself, your dreams, your aspirations. So you will always have certain responsibilities in your life every single day. The only thing is that when you have the finances, you can take care of those responsibilities in a lot more comfortable manner than you would be doing right now. However, if you are somebody who is generally habituated to worry, to stress, to look at the negative side of life, to be pessimistic, to be cynical, maybe even you are poverty conscious, well, you could become a billionaire and you will still be full of worry, stress, and feel like you don't have enough. Because then the worry will be about how to manage your money. So you see, financial freedom is not just about having a large chunk of money in your bank. It's understanding what kind of a life you want to live and what are you going to do with that money when you get it. What kind of a life are you going to live? And in order to live that kind of a life, what kind of a person do you need to become? So instead of constantly pressurizing yourself and pining for financial freedom, like it is that long lost love of your life or that one person in your life who's supposed to change everything, the greatest romance of your life. Yes, instead of romanticizing financial freedom so much, why don't you first sit down and write down what kind of a life you actually want to live? And then put numbers next to it so that you understand how much money do you need to actually feel financially free. And once you have done that, why don't you also sit and ask yourself, in order for me to enjoy my money, what kind of a person will I have to be? Because I will tell you this, you could win the lottery and become a billionaire and still not know how to enjoy your money. Yes, you may say so that, oh no, I will do it. But I promise you, when the time comes, you will fail. And you will fail miserably. And this one is especially for all those overachievers who tune into my episodes. If you are an overachiever, if you are somebody who's constantly striving for something, if you're constantly looking for a challenge, you better know what challenges you are going to take on and what adventures you are going to go on when you are financially free. Oh, let me also say this to you guys. You know, when you sit there and pine for that no responsibility life where you can wake up in the morning and do whatever the hell you want to do and nobody's going to question you and no one's dependent on you, by day 4, you're going to be bored out of your brains. If you don't have a whole list of things that you want to do and experience, if you don't have a plan for how you are going to enjoy your time when you are financially free, then you are going to be bored out of your brains and you are going to spiral down eventually because your life once again will feel like it has no purpose and, well, there's no spice in life and there's no great high in life. Because, oh great, look, you have all the money. And now you can just get up in the morning and you can waste your entire day or spend your entire day doing nothing. But by the end of the day, you have no great joy, no satisfaction, and no hunger or thirst that has been satisfied. So as you listen to this episode, please, for the sake of your own mental health, stop harping on the financial freedom word. Stop looking at other people's lives and saying, oh, they're so fortunate. Oh, they're so lucky. Oh, look, everything happens for them. Money comes with its own burdens. And if you don't want to be lugging around those burdens, you better know what you want to be doing with your money in this lifetime. Which means before you scream, I want to be rich and I want to be financially free, you better have a very, very clear, tangible list of things you want to do in this lifetime with that money and with that freedom. I have a bunch of episodes when this podcast was called the Positively Unlimited Podcast. You can go back to the IVM Podcast app and website and tune into those and listen to more perspectives on money. There is one that is called Money Mindset. And I have done a previous episode called Financial Freedom. All you have to do is scroll down, go back to the past episodes and listen to different perspectives on money, realign how you think, feel, and respond to money. Your life right now, as you are living it, could possibly be very, very, very abundant. But can you even see the abundance? Do you recognize it? Or are you so busy saying that there just isn't enough in your life and money is the solution to all your life's problems that you're missing out on the best parts of your life and the best part of the phase that you are in right now in your life? If you would like to connect with us, our Instagram and Twitter handle is IVM Podcast. And if you want to talk to me about your money mindset, you want to figure out how to look forward in life in a more constructive manner, well, sign up for one of my programs or book a session. You can DM me on Instagram. My handle is Positivity Angel.
$100. That's all it takes to begin your journey with Bitcoin and Ethereum. No, really. With CoinSwitch, you can start investing in over 100 cryptocurrencies with just 100 rupees. On top of that, there are zero charges for deposits and withdrawals, so you can trade, buy, sell, however and whenever you want. All of this, plus their extremely intuitive interface, makes CoinSwitch the perfect app for beginners in the crypto space. But don't take my word for it. Just download CoinSwitch for free and try it out for yourself. If you'd like more information on cryptocurrencies, tune into A Show About Crypto with me, Rohan Joshi, my new adventure on IVM Podcasts. CoinSwitch, kuch to badlega.
Hey everybody, it's been a great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Advertising is Dead, Varun explores brand experiences in a post-pandemic world. He's joined by Arun Srinivas and Shravat Aluru. On Smarter with Sid, Siddharth reviews the YouTube Shorts funds and details its strengths and challenges. On Marathi Kitki Tun, Dr. Rajiv and Manik Deshmukh reminisce about the close relationship between bicycles and childhood. On Say No to Drama, Chetna decodes the drama around the expectations and their resultant disappointment. Do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And remember, if you're enjoying this show or any of our other shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Cred, Bank of Baroda, Quarter, CoinSwitch, Kuber, Slay Coffee, Intel, Kotak Mahindra Bank, and Oxfam India. Thank you so much for making this possible.